No, I really am the key factor in everything, really. I mean, like, if we go back to talking about gold stars, I deserve more than just one. I deserve a few gold stars, and that's why Bach calls me a superstar.
Yeah.
Really, really, I don't.
But one weird thing about Johnny, it didn't look like you in that video.
Yeah, I mean, I had a stunt double, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because you were busy, you know.
Yeah,
You're still working on your athlete of the month. Or not
yeah.
athlete, excuse me.
the
TV
next
studio,
segment.
yeah.
And really, I didn't have time. They didn't pay me enough. I mean, $250,000 really isn't about my pay grade. I normally take about $1.5 million just to show up. You got to pay a few bills there. A few more bills here and there just to. Excuse me. I almost stabbed myself in the eye sneezing by my lucky good old G2.
As we get ready for the third set over here, Johnny, looks like we had a change in the liberos.
Yeah. Great serve there by Jason. And ace. See, if we're playing tennis and Mateo is here. Come on. You know, you get that little Italian accent. But, yeah, we have a change in libero. Sam Allen is...
Sam Broadwell, Johnny.
Sam Broadwell, excuse me. Sorry, that's the name I keep messing up. But Sam Broadwell has switched back to hitter, outside hitter, and Nick Sear will be libero. Another player we don't see that much, but he comes out once in a while, where Kyle is showing the football team how to actually hike the ball.
Very nice long snap by Kyle in that time, Johnny.
And Jason's just putting the cheeky chip there, kind of putting the nail into the coffin here.
Very nice serve by Jason.
Yeah. The reaction of these guys when they have, like, funny serves, they have funny hits, it's pretty entertaining to see.
Very nice serve by Jason. You can just hear it from right here.
Oh, yeah. And a little tip over. Kind of takes a road on their hands in the net and drops. The Bucks look to take this third set very fast because it is 4-0.
They are taking this set pretty quickly, Johnny.
Well, let's see what's up Jason's sleeve for this. I think it's going to be a high serve. Yep. Hard high serve. Barely is able to keep it under control.
Very good serve by Jason.
Derek tips it a little for a block, but it keeps going and drops onto the Oswego side of the court, and it is now 4-1. Oswego leading by 3 here in the third set.
Nice hit by Jason. As we see over here, Kyle is getting a little emotional over here on this Oswego side.
Yeah, I believe the refs called it a hit of the net, if I'm correct. I didn't see anything illegal about that. He punched the ball out. Maybe he landed on the other side. But, oh, and Derek hits the tape there. That would have been explosive by Derek. He really got up there that time. The set was not that as high as he was, which makes it obviously a misplay. And once again, Derek hits the net. And Liverpool is now tied here with the Bucks, 4-4. And Kyle goes up and what are you gonna do about that, really? I mean, that's a rifle right there.
As Kyle gets ready to serve now, Oswego leads 5-4. Very nice high serve by Kyle.
Yeah, great serve. It was a little too far, but Jason gets there.
Good save.
And they get it out, and they win that point right there. Wow. Sam Broadwell coming alive here in the third set.
Very impressive hit by Sam to get it over.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a simple pass hit over the net, and Kyle serves it over once again. Now be able to get that spin on the ball to make it drop. in time, but it's now Liverpool's serve.
Fortunately, they didn't have a good communication right there, Johnny, as it went over their heads and in.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely thought it was out, but it was a very close call, and it was definitely on the line, as we saw up here.
Very good pass by Jason.
Wow, and Sam makes a great save there. And it was a little wide of a pass, but Derek keeps it in. And a little communication error there after Jason hits it, because Jason obviously is the setter, and as a setter, you're expected to hit that second ball. So if you don't understand that Jason hits it, then the entire point is over. Little violation there by Sam as he hits the top of the roof, top of the ceiling, excuse me, and goes over the net. That's counts as a dead ball going over him.
Very nice try over there by Ryan, but unfortunately they're just not seeming to hit it in right now, Johnny, on this Liverpool run.
Yeah, Ryan Thayer absolutely skies the ball over, and he actually gives a little funny motion there as he had a great save there by Sam, but Derek hits it out. Zambrano is actually playing really well right now.
Liverpool is having a very good run now, Johnny.
No, yeah, they are up by 4 now in the third set here. It's 6-10, and Derek hits tape, but a unlucky, hit of the tape there. If he didn't hit tape, that could have hit below the 10. Now, actually, a great sight to see here is Tyler Dose, the president of CEO. Obviously, if you don't know, I am the CEO of OHS Inc. You are a VP of OHS Inc. And we have the president of OHS Inc. here in the building.
Yeah, it's very nice to see Tyler showing up to games to support our local Bucks.
Yeah, obviously in our first meeting for OHS Inc., both of you guys were a bit on the tardy side. People thought that Tyler was on time, but you were 20 minutes late.
Oh, Johnny, I was on time.
In your own world, you're on time.
I mean, he starts when I get there, John.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Got to wait for one of the class peasants, right?
Yeah.
But little confusion there by the Bucks, and Liverpool still has a lead by 3 here, 11-8 here in the third set. Now I'm gonna throw this pencil into his hood.
Oh, and it hits the back of his head, or hat, Johnny.
Yeah, that was very close. I almost just tucked that in his hood.
What a very good hit over here by Zach Crossman.
Yeah, I mean, that's showing power, and great play by Liverpool to be able to bring it out. But Zach pulls it out of the hat, and a great kill by Zach.
Johnny, as you were talking about earlier, the fans, they have started to die down again.
Yeah, I mean, really, you want to show your dominance here in the first set when you're winning. But then it kind of gets old when you start 3-0ing everyone. And if you're being mean and, harassing the other team, that's really not good sportsmanship. And actually, this group that we have for our student section is actually, I want to say, more mature than we've had in a while. And I kind of want to emphasize that they are actually more mature than last year's, where they would go crazy and they'd make the other team really feel out of their element. Obviously, you want to do that against tough teams and when you're not absolutely destroying someone. And it just shows that much more class here from Oswego.
Yeah. Now, Johnny, I'd like to bring it over to the girls' side of the volleyball.
Oh, yeah, girls' varsity team. They had quite another amazing year. They actually lost one game, and it was the last one.
Yeah.
Against Kaz, they got swept. That really puts a damper in your mood. When the only game you lose is your last game. I mean, obviously, they're going to go to sectionals. I can probably bet they'll make it to states, and that's really the key factor of our Oswego High School is our volleyball program. It's been very strong for multiple years now, and sadly, last year it was a heartbreak loss against none other than our rivals Fulton. But this year they're looking to come back and absolutely destroy the competition, both teams. Now, I just want to bring the game back into gear here, and Kyle gets another kill. Nothing new there. I mean, if he was able to get as many gold stars as I was, because, you know, I'm a gold star. I'm that top A student. I'm the CEO of OHS Inc., and really nothing else could go better for me. But Kyle's definitely up there. But our president isn't really happy listening to me talk about this. But I just want to bring a little part into our class of OHS Inc. We're selling, you know, attire to wear, buck attire, and obviously my idea as CEO, it'll probably get approved and probably get sent on, is bucket hats. Actually, during the tennis season, we agreed to buy bucket hats. I bought one for $15, and none other, waking up in the morning for that bus ride and receiving a safari hat was not, you know, the happiest moments that I ever had. But I actually want a bucket hat, so I'll probably be buying the Buccaneer bucket hat. See, that just rings in your ear. Like, when you hear Buccaneer bucket hat, what do you think of? Think of a great bucket hat, a dream that came true. And I can't wait. I can't wait to wear that Buccaneer bucket hat. Also, bomber hats. If you don't know what a bomber hat, it's pretty much like one of those if you're watching an Alaskan Snow Dog movie, you know, they're the hats that the rider's wearing, where they cover the ears. Obviously, if you're a hockey player, you know what they are. But I definitely want to buy one of those. That'd be cool if you could get a blue and white one.
Bring it back to the game, Johnny. You know, Oswego's coming back, 13-16. Kyle up to serve.
Yeah, obviously, let's see if he does a low serve, kind of slow, or a high and fast serve. Definitely looks low here.
Very good pass over back to Sam, to Jason. Nice hit by Derek.
Ooh, and another great block by Derek Fitzsimmons. Now, I think he's had 3 or 4 blocks tonight, which is very impressive for a varsity volleyball player. Normally, in games that go 3 sets, and that's it. You don't see much of, you know, fantastic kills. You don't see that great of fantastic sets. Not really set-wise, but blocks and kills pretty much.
Kyle up to serve once again.
Kind of a harder serve here over to Liverpool, but they keep it under control, and they get it over the net this time. And Liverpool's point. Now they are leading by 2 here in the third set, 17-15.
Unfortunate, it just deflected right off Orion or Derek over there, and it had a bad bounce.
Yeah, it definitely did. No one was there to be able to take that bad bounce and, you know, converge it into a point.
Very nice hit by Kyle.
Yeah, very impressive block here by Liverpool. You know, I don't know many people that would want to try and even block Kyle, because definitely would hurt. But Derek blows up once again. Like we were talking about in pregame, consistency for Derek. And obviously he's getting it back. And obviously if he brings us to states, to sectionals, to regional qualifiers, this team has a great shot to be able to go farther than just what they did last year. And I'd really like to see this team go far in states. A great little hit there by Zach. He kills it once again.
As we see Nick up to serve here, the game's tied back up 17-17.
Yeah, the Bucks brought it back after a little deficit. Just having fun out here. They had to take it a little bit more seriously, but really, Liverpool is playing pretty well. if I was told that this was the worst team in Section 3 division, I wouldn't have guessed it, to be honest. Liverpool actually is not that bad. And actually, Liverpool is who our golf team played in our sectional crossover match. We had our team's best of Chris Sugar, myself, and Ben Stevens shooting at 37, which is very, very good scores. 2 over par for all 3 of us. But to bring it back into this game, Oswego takes another point, ties it back up at 18 apiece in the 3rd set.
Another great hit by Sam right there as we got that last point.
Yeah. Harder serve here by Derek. And a great pop-up, but Jason is not able to bring this into a better position for Kyle. And Kyle is not able to bring it over the net. And Liverpool now takes the lead by 1.
Yeah, this seems like a back-and-back set this time, Johnny.
Yeah, very actually surprising, I would have to say. This is probably the last thing I expected. Wow. There it is. Sam Broadwell. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Big kill there. Very hard, and obviously the team knew that this is one of his best kills he's had, and very hard, and Liverpool wasn't able to control it.
You know, Johnny, I think you might be better at the outside hitting spot now that we're starting to look at it.
I don't know. He was pretty good playing libero, but Zach Crossman takes another kill for his squad.
As we look, Sam had another nice serve. He seems to be on fire tonight with his serves.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like we've said before, they're not that hard, but he puts them over, and that's all he needs his team to do is play well. There's a little confusion by Liverpool, and another serve. Now, Liverpool, a timeout here. Actually, the only team that's called a timeout tonight. 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd. And Oswego is actually very happy with this game so far, I would have to say.
Yeah,
A few of them might not be the happiest about it, but they're definitely bringing on a show here for Oswego and us casting the game.
Yeah. Nice 21-19 lead by Oswego. You know, John, you think they're going to pull it out right now in this set?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think I've been more confident in anything in my life. Well, actually, I was pretty confident with our bet earlier where I bet you $5 that Noah would say that Kyle's a legend at the end of the speech because he actually told me that he was going to say that. That's kind of why I gave you the $5 in a very sad, emotional time for me.
That's right, though, because at the end of it, Johnny, I won the $5.
You did win the $5. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten anything from you. I know you. You're a little cheeky kid. You're wearing your salmon orange, dress shirt here, but because you wanted to be part of Liverpool, you wanted to support this team, but it doesn't look like it's supporting them that much.
Another great hit by Zach Crossman.
Yeah, he gets back over, and Jason's going to set Kyle. And he bounces that one right off of Liverpool's foot. Another great kill by Kyle. If you're counting tallies right there, that's another one.
Yeah. Zach Crossman up the serve as Oswego leads 22-20.
Yeah, the Buccaneers only have 3 points left into this senior night. I believe it might be one of their last home games this year, which it'll be sad not to be able to cast a sectional game, but I mean, there you go. The second timeout here for Liverpool. The Bucks only have 2 more points to take the victory here, and maybe Liverpool will be leaving with more than 2 L's, but a 3rd L, as in the game's loss.
No, Johnny, as you look at over here, Oswego's been very hyped up. Emotions, they're going to be happening pretty soon here for these seniors.
Oh, yeah, they already understand that this game was pretty much over to begin with, and they're thrilled that this season, this senior night, is going to be a win, most likely. And all their hard work over the years has brought them to this situation, and you know, why can't you be happy? It's probably going to be an emotional night. I mean, in my case, you could always think of it as emotional. Never know when that game-breaking injury comes in, but you don't really think about that in games. And Ryan Thayer hits the net there, does not get it over fairly, and it's going to be another point here for Liverpool. Now it's between 2 here in the third set.
Liverpool's hoping to get it back, Johnny, win this set to bring it to 4.
Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely be surprised if they brought it to, ooh, a great kill. Yet again, by number 5, the star, Kyle Kahn. See, I could do that all day. I could just, you know, hype everything up. And Oswego will call their first time out. I really don't know why they are calling a timeout. I think
looks like they might be setting up some type of play over here, Johnny, for the last point.
I would love to see a trick play or like something really spicy for the last point. If we had something like that, I think it'd be definitely very funny, entertaining, and it would definitely make my night.
Maybe it was just for maybe they're trying to see who's going to get the serve, because right now we don't know. Maybe they're going to choose somebody else.
Yeah, actually, you can't choose someone else to serve, Nick, but it's in a rotation. But I mean, you didn't know that. It's all right. But I think Sam is serving, if I'm right. If I'm correct, Sam is serving. Nope,
No,
it is
it's Jason.
Now,
as Nick hikes it back to him.
Yeah. I think Jason's going to do a floater here. You can definitely look on his face, and he's smiling about this one.
Looks like he's going to do a high one, Johnny.
Oh, he's going to kill this. Jesus.
Very nice hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the game. Jason Proud brings another just fantastic serve over, and it ends the game here. Buccaneers win 3-0. Really nothing else that I would have thought. Actually, we're going to step over here in front of the camera and end things. So, if we can. All right. But here we're coming in front of the camera here for your final post-game interview here. We're going to actually bring things up here. But step down one. But obviously tonight we had a great game here for the seniors. It was their last time I think they'll be home, unless their sectional final is at home. But I believe that's played in Chittenango. Do you have any last words here for this team?
Oswego's been playing very well, Johnny. Hopefully they continue on.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to see these guys move on to more than what they did last year. Obviously last year they went to states. Their hitters didn't really show up, and they had a rough time. But this year, as we just saw in that game, the hitters, obviously, they were playing really well, and Jason was setting the balls very, very well. And they just need to work on not hitting the net with their hits, and other than that, I think this team definitely could make it far. They could definitely make it to states and show off to other teams how good they are.
Yeah, like you said.
But first you have the winner of Central Square and Livingward, and then it's to regionals against Burnt Hills and Albany. So it'll be nice to videotape there, but I kind of want to end this broadcast here. The Oswego Buccaneers won their senior night 3-0 in sets, and Kyle Kahn is our #1 star of the game here with a fantastic game. I mean, he's normally our #1 on our hearts anyway, so that's it for us tonight. Thank you for this broadcast, and Nick and John will be out.